Smoking for free.
In threes, twos.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Cole, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
We're shaking.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University.
What up, though?
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight, we are drinking Colonel Taylor small batch bourbon, and we are smoking the East Indian Classic Cigar Company, the Havana blend. All right. White Star GB.
Believe that's me.
How was your week, man? How you been?
This week was good, man. This week was good. Kids fully back in school. Everything is going smooth with that. Work schedule is cool. Getting cooler at night on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is nice, beautiful time of weather, beautiful time of year. 9/11 just kind of passed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's one of those days on the calendar you just kind of like see it and you like, you know,
What a day.
what a day. You just kind of remember those images and how you felt around that day.
Where were you?
I was at work at National University Medical Center,
Oh,
and yeah, we just heard the news come over like on the news, like on the radio.
Mm.
We were down there just listening, like, oh wow. And my dad worked in the city,
okay.
so just went crazy trying to reach him. That was like still pager days, like it was like early cell phone days.
Mm-hmm.
Called him, paged him. He couldn't get, but he was on the move. He wasn't really stationary. So once I found out he was okay, got back, watched the news, and just
Crazy from
seen the
there.
horror of everything. Both towers hit. Everybody just glued to their TV. I think that's what made CNN to me. There's certain things that make companies or
Mm-hmm.
I remember that was like, all right, CNN is where we get our news from, because it was like we couldn't wait for the news at 5 the next day. We just needed continuous coverage of this. I needed this all day, every day. Wake up, watch the newspaper, how many cats they are, what their name was, where they flew out of, the whole thing unfolded on CNN. I felt like that made CNN like the news channel. You know what I mean? And just 9/11, man, just everything. Just New York felt together. Everybody just felt like, honestly, in my lifetime, that's the most patriotic I've ever seen this country. Everybody was on the same page. Everybody knew a story, knew somebody. But yeah, 9/11. But and then, homie got popped this week. Got killed.
Was it on the same day or
No, it was I think the day
the
before.
day
before?
Yeah. Charlie Kirk got killed in Utah, and just never really seen any of his stuff. Heard his name. I think he spoke at the Republican National Convention. Just never really seen him too much, but I knew his thing was going to colleges and speaking to people and having that civil discourse. Yeah, debating, but with kids, kind of.
Yeah,
with like children, and I felt like
I think
that's what made him so polarizing.
Some people share the same sentiment about 9/11 as they do about the Charlie Kirk situation. Like, maybe
I can see that.
Maybe it's a inside job.
Oh, there you go.
Or
that
could be a hoax, or
hoax.
Yeah.
Strong word there.
Well, I guess conspiracy theory. Yeah, it just depends on how you look at shit.
But if you don't believe, I don't know. It's things happen, bro. Like it does happen. Do you think happens. It's like a coping mechanism? Like you don't want to like admit it that it happened. Like it happened.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Random acts scare the shit out of me.
She could
because
happen.
it's a sense of not having control.
Yeah. Yes.
But also, I'm the type of person that believes that everything happens for a reason, and people normally do things for a reason. And when the stories just don't make sense to me, I just gotta say, I don't know about that. And I'm not so trusting in the powers that be that everything is straight up. And I don't really have that much trust in, the media and all these other mediums that report certain things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I had a childhood friend die, and I think ever since that, like, just kind of as like going to sleep and waking up, hoping that it wasn't going to be the same, thing again. Like I was going to snap. It was something was going to be different. I just kind of accept things for what they are now. You know, things are finite. Things happen.
So
Just weird. Life just happens like that sometimes. Sometimes people just.
Do I believe that there are fixers, professional fixers in the world? Yes, I believe that there are certain people to come in and do things to make something or whatever happen.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that. Shows like Ray Donovan and Scandal will make me think that things like that really do occur, right?
Right.
When you have a lot of money, power, influence, you can sway things to go a certain way. But either way, I think that none of us are supposed to see things like that. It's just not healthy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're grown-ups, right? And you can only imagine how many children have seen that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is that the level of overexposure, I think, is just extremely dangerous because things do happen, right? And now it was a video I saw where a guy was talking about, remember back in the day, had like a little triangle and you had to like physically start the video to, now it just plays. You know what I mean? You could run into these things.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't watch it like that.
Yeah, so I will say, I'm not sure of the guy's beliefs, whatever they may be, whatever. It's his opinion on whatever he felt.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame, and more it's a shame. It's just a shame that because I think if you think about when it's happened in our lifetime, or the stories that we've heard about men who've been taken like that, wasn't video like that. Like even our brother Malcolm, there's no video of the exact moment, right?
But Kennedy, there's kind of
video,
but there's video.
There's video.
The assassination. I mean, the attempt on Ronald Reagan. There's video of it.
But we're talking the difference between a national camera,
right,
versus 67 1,000 phone cameras on at the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No media clipping, no whatever. I just wish that, I don't know, the youngsters and stuff like that wouldn't have to see things like that. So yeah, that's all I could say. More so,
they're gonna be numb to it.
Yeah,
it's gonna desensitize them, and then it's gonna further lower the bar of what people find to be unsuitable. We'll be having this conversation in another 10 years of something. If when we're doing this show in 10 years, we'll be reacting to another video that's taking things even further. And
man, the bar keeps getting raised, now doesn't it?
Keeps getting raised. Listen, it for me, I feel like it was the Kim Kardashian sex tape, and then it was the remember that era when the white girls were getting out the limo without panties, and it would show like their like crotch, like
like white girls going wild type vibes?
No, like
girls
Paris,
going wild.
Like Paris Hilton.
Yeah,
they wouldn't wear underwear, like that era, and then it's like from there it's just been going, So
well, because I believe, I'm sorry to cut you because this has nothing to do with me. I think we are in a real phase of reality TV.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
because think about it, all the reality TV shows they're null and void anymore. Nobody really pays attention to. I think, and this is my conspiracy theory mind going. I think that these catastrophic events are being used as entertainment.
Yeah.
And this is really now what we call reality TV.
Yeah, it's content. Everything's
Yeah,
content.
everything is content.
We're here on a Friday night. We're making content.
Mhm.
But
It's content. We got a story to tell.
But you ultimately think it's all real.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
right. I think
Tiebreaker.
no. See, because I think you're well, not. Let me not put it on you, but I think it's not right. So I think because these things are not right, you're feeling like they can't be real. But I believe for the power and the love of entertainment, bad things will happen and be forced to happen for the looks. Like it, like almost kind of like, all right, for instance, let's go back to Trading Places, the movie, right? Do you see how Mortimer and Randolph were willing to sacrifice a person's life for their own entertainment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? I believe that the whole world is working like that, where this may not be right, right? As Mortimer, world, as the Mortimer and Randolphs are sitting up there,
yes,
this ain't right. But shit, wouldn't this make great TV?
Content. Yeah. Cause think about it. The killer could have waited for him to come out of Whole Foods.
Yeah, he could have got him.
Yes,
Yeah,
Got to come out of
yeah.
soccer practice, whatever. He
Right.
had to make it. It was the spectacle of it.
It was a spectacle.
Okay, and this is
that's a fact.
This is the debate I had with. Shout out to D. Rockefeller. I had a debate with him earlier today regarding this whole Charlie Kirk thing, and I said, based on who they were saying the suspect was and his background, I was like, well, why wouldn't he just run up on him and do it instead of trying to shooting him from hundreds of yards away with a assault rifle where you have to have skill because he's in a crowd, things like that.
Yeah.
You could just run up on him. It's not like he's a president or somebody, you know what I mean? He doesn't have Secret Service detail on him.
It's not viral enough.
So why do it like that? And that's one of the reasons why, because I felt like this is supposed to be a spectacle. Because I really feel like there are social experiments that happen. And it's to see
Mortimer and Randolph.
Yes. But you're saying it's by we take what really goes on and then we just use it as entertainment. But I feel like certain things are curated.
Okay.
Right?
I'm not mad at that.
I like we were just talking. There was no surveillance or video of like Malcolm X or King or these people, right? But ultimately, information came out that the CIA was doing like counter intelligence things for them to them, right? Where they were trying to stir the pot in order to be divisive. In a sense, and I think in today's day,
Fred Hampton vibes.
Yes, of course they'll send somebody to infiltrate your organization, to stir the pot, to be divisive inside the group, and also get information and bring it back. So I think in today's day and age, where we have YouTube content creation, and we can we have personalities that we follow, and then they can build a following. The same way the police would take a cop and put him undercover for years to take down a crew, I really feel like they can create a persona, a person, build that person up, make them viral, make them. I think they can work all this shit out to make sure this person gets popular. Give them certain talking points, let them stir the pot, and see how people react to him. Right? Say because if you listen, I haven't listened to much of him, but all someone really has to do is have a couple of stats and they keep running with it. You realize that some of these people have just the same talking points over and over again, right? But they're going by stats. Like, let's say, for instance, what he said about black people. He's probably never been to a black neighborhood. He's probably never, he probably ran across black people in his day-to-day, his work and all that good stuff, right? But the people that are in his stats, he's never around those people. He's never around those black people. The black people that he's around are professionals. They probably don't have broken homes. They're probably educated, all that good stuff, right? But this persona is created for him. And I really feel like go on the cover for, let's say, we'll take a year to build you up. We'll put you on this platform, that platform, whatever.
And shout these talking points out.
Yeah, just keep, stir the pot, say all this shit, say all this wild shit about sexuality, race, all this other stuff, be the ultra conservative persona. Within all right, you done enough? All right, scene is over, you're done. It could be a fall from grace.
Some old scandal pop up.
Yeah, it could be something, or it's like, we kill you off.
Because we need you to we need that information not to be
speaking on. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, boy.
Speaking on what he was saying about his takes on black culture. I have 2 clips lined up of things that he said. I guess we could start reacting to those. Let me find first before I go down the other way. Yeah, it's gonna be those 2. Because people were sending me these 2 clips, and I was like, I don't see what he was saying. That was so controversial, but we'll see.
What percentage of blacks have a father around when they're raised?
I'm not sure.
20%.
So
80% of blacks do not have a stable father around. It is the most predictable way to end up in prison, end up as a or a criminal.
And
it's not a racism
problem.
It's not a white supremacy problem. It's a fact that black fathers impregnate women and they don't stay around with the women that they have impregnated.
Charlie Kirk, do you think that happens more in the black community compared to others?
It's threefold. Number 1, we subsidize single motherhood. Number 2, it's culture. It's accepted in the black community. And it shouldn't be.
Culture. Okay.
Don't take my word for it. Read Thomas Sowell's own book on how black culture allows single motherhood to continue into a nanny state type practice. 75% of black youth are raised without a father in the home. 75%. Is that a bigger problem or not a bigger problem than whiteness, white privilege, or white supremacy?
They should all be addressed, and they're all related.
Okay, how is a white person to blame? Wouldn't it be more smart to be like, hey, that this is not about systemic racism? Stop impregnating your women and abandoning them? What percentage of blacks have a father around when they're raised?
See, I might be nitpicking, right? But I feel like the devil is in the details, right? Did you realize that he said 20, then he said 25? He wasn't correct with the numbers. He said 2 different numbers in the same sit down.
I don't know. I wish I could keep logic. I wish I could keep a logical mind frame while watching this.
What I'm saying is that
what I have the data here, it says in 2023 about 64% of black children were living in a home without their biological father.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Well, that's a different number from what he said.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that why I'm saying about people, a persona and talking points given to people. It's like an actor forgetting his lines. You understand what I'm saying?
What's wrong with what he said?
No, I'm just saying I'm nitpicking, but he said 20%, then he said 25.
No, he's just talking. People talk when I'm talking to people, I'll quote what. It's almost like you're betting yourself. And then you look up the data, and whoever's closest and wins the argument wins. You know what I mean? But it's like, the first thing I did was went to go look for the number.
Okay, but
what I'm saying is that you're not gonna say in one minute you'll say something, and then 30 seconds later you're gonna say something different.
My bets, yeah. If I'm gonna say the most outrageous thing first, and while I'm talking, I'm going to think about what I've really just said, and I'm probably going to hedge my bets even more or less. I'm going to double down. If you double down, you're going to double down more. Like he was just doubling down. I don't know. I don't see the number. I do that all the time. I did it in the conversation I had with my wife earlier about.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do feel like that conversation. We were talking to a white woman, so I'm not really sure what that, why that was even necessary.
It was the messenger. It was the context of the conversation.
Yeah,
Two white people shouldn't be in
Like what does it really matter now? But you know what I will say? I'm gonna go this far. Black folks, you see how they feel about you. You see how they feel about us.
Mm-hmm.
Fathers, mothers, let's put our best foot forward to where they can't say these things. All right.
Now, it's not gonna matter.
Now, well, hold on. I'm just saying it because that statement that I just said is null and void to the three men that are sitting here right now, right? Because the three men that are sitting here right now are fully functioning husbands and fathers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So this doesn't necessarily pertain to the three men that are sitting here. And guess what? Outside of these conversations, outside of these three men sitting here, each one of our friends right here, that all the friends, all of our extended friends are all active. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it leads me to believe there's a clip, GB, of you saying, fix your crown, right? Now is the time, guys, to fix your crown. And let's do our best to raise our people up to where a man can sit up there and shout out wild numbers about how many people are not taking responsibility.
See, all right.
We got to take responsibility for ourselves.
I hear what you're saying, right? But let's stay on him.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just saying. I just had to take that time.
Yeah.
Flip that up.
But
my bad.
So
it's our time right now.
See, this is what I'm talking about, right? You have a white conservative guy. He probably lives in a white neighborhood, deals with majority white people. What do you care for?
Yeah, you're right.
It's not that he cares.
No, hold on. Wait,
well, he cares because no. Go ahead.
What do you care for, right? And then it's like, all right, like first of all, we don't need to be affirmed or validated by this guy because it's not going to matter to him.
Okay.
Right. So, but this is the thing. I believe people are put out there to push an agenda. Propaganda has always been around. When they want to push an agenda, you have to have information.
So maybe he was never even real. Maybe he gets AI. Maybe he gets a robot. You think
you don't have to get a robot?
No, but maybe
you don't have to.
No, but maybe he's a robot.
You're trying.
Small Wonder.
He's trying to be. He's trying to be facetious about it, right?
I'm trying to be.
You could get a real guy.
Why
right?
you think get a robot though?
For what?
When you can shoot the robot and then the blood come out and then you can put the robot in the bottle.
You could just put a blood pack. You could put a blood pack on his chest and just let it burst.
I mean,
with a BB or something like that.
Yeah. You know what? Like I said, you know what, Ron? It is possible. What I'm saying propaganda. Is this, right? It is possible.
I believe his talking point is to put a negative light on black men.
Was that negative
in black community?
Was that's fair. Like something that he was just observing. Okay. Do you?
He doesn't. This is what I'm trying. All right. You heard what I said before.
Do you agree with what he
said?
You
think he observes that? Do you think he observes it?
Not.
Or he's just looking at data, trying to find data.
I think he's looking at data.
You think the black people that he deals with on a day-to-day basis are the people in the stats?
But that's
so why are you talking about it?
Because
evidence.
Yeah, but see,
when
we need it to be
the news, when you're reading the newspaper and you're seeing certain things happen, and that was.
Do you care about the stats on white people?
We look at their birth rate. We look at certain things on white people. I don't, because I'm not in that line of business. But I know.
Name me a black person that throws out stats about birth rates of white people.
Umar Johnson. I'm just playing. Umar Johnson.
Tariq.
No.
You hear them talk about birth rates of white people?
Yeah, I heard them saying that they're worried because their birth rates are plummeting. Yes. Well, all right, come on. Let's just.
So what's the birth rate then?
I don't know.
All right, because they never said it.
Matter of fact,
You just said you.
matter of fact,
They never said
30%.
They never said it, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
yo, right?
Yo, if nothing is real, then nothing is real. Then everything is fake, my boy. Like everything is fake. Yo, you can't be a student of perpetual doubt. Like you just.
That was a good one.
You graduated from being a cynic to just being just perpetual doubt.
If it don't make sense,
everything.
it don't make sense, right?
So what are colors? What is anything?
Like
if it,
why
bro,
is the sky blue? Why is
why-
it wet?
What
Why Jesus wet?
It's like we can
Yo,
go off in days.
all right.
Like, come on,
The
my
thing
boy.
is, I'm free thinking, right?
What color I got
And
on?
you're programmed.
Experiment?
You're programmed to believe what what's put out in front of you. All right, yo, they said that, so I believe it.
Nigga, I'm a
Right?
Toys R Us kid.
Well,
I'm
okay,
American.
listen.
I'm Toys. Sizzler,
Ron, what do
Toys
they
R Us,
what do they say about
Ponderosa.
stereotypes? What do they say about stereotypes? All stereotypes are rooted in what? Truth. Right?
Okay. That's
So
fine.
let's just say he's out there yelling out, whatever numbers he got to perpetuate a stereotype. That's the only reason why I'm just saying at this point, we just, let's put our best foot forward and do what we've been doing the best way that we can.
You
right?
literally do a podcast saying no one cares about Father's Day.
Yeah.
Which is like almost like to me,
it has nothing to do with race, though.
Well, is hosted by black men.
I understand, but
you know what I'm saying?
The title of the show is based on all fathers.
So you don't think that there's a problem in the black community with
black people need black people.
Oh, so only
black people need to work.
Black people can talk about.
That's what I'm saying. We need to work. That's what I'm saying. We need to work on it.
Talk about it. Like no one with eyes can just kind of see and point it out if they're asked about it. So it's like, why is she talking about black business?
No. What I'm saying
why
is
the
that
white man can't
all right.
people come
So
out? Like, why?
if I'm not black, right? Yeah. I'm not a black man. I don't deal with black people. I don't deal with these people at all. Why am I on a road show screaming this to everybody?
I share a country with these people. Like, I share a country with black people. Like I'm going to talk about Mexicans. I'm going to talk about black people. I'm going to talk about immigrants. I'm going to talk about
okay, but let's not.
No,
all right.
Is it hit? Like why is it? It's not triggering to me. They see that clip, but
no, it's not triggering to me.
Okay,
right?
But
I'm not triggered by it, right? But what I'm trying to say is that I don't think this guy is real.
Right. We have to move on.
Yeah,
he's real. Like you got to admit it. All right, no. He's a living. Well, not anymore, but he was a living, breathing human being.
No, he was.
So
no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying he's not a living, real person. I think he's a character, right? And he has talking points, right? Because who gives, like, yo, bro, it's certain things that I don't care about, right? People talk and give stats on shit that they're working on and they're trying to fix, or you know what I mean? He don't care. But it's like, all right, either you're trying to push an image or a persona on a certain group for propaganda, for good or for bad. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So my question is, like, what are you sitting here going and you're debating with a white woman about black communities? Like, yo, and this, what I'm saying is, he's not a white liberal that's in the communities.
But she was.
Okay,
she's probably the one that brought it up.
She would never say that, right? She would never say the shit
that on the other talking point. She would be like,
okay, that's what I would respect. If somebody who's
what he says is something that you say all the time. They subsidize the black mother. You say that all the time. You say that that's a major problem in the black community. Welfare. And they subsidized women to get the black man out of the home. His talking points are your talking points. You get mad because it was him saying it.
I'm a black man. Yes.
Because you're allowed to. So we're only allowed to talk about us.
If it applies to you, or you're doing to work to help it, you're not just using it as slander. That's what I'm trying to say.
Why
I mean,
did it
like
sound
I said,
slander, because it was like,
well, no,
because you're not doing. You just running off telling everybody this shit, right?
that clip.
If I rolled off and I told everybody like, yo, GB is gay. GB is gay. GB is gay.
Hey.
If I'm not sleeping with you or whatever, like, what the fuck? Why am I doing that? Am I just saying that because, like, yo, it needs to be put out there that he's gay? Like, I'm saying he's not. Let me say, he's not, right?
But that's the thing. It's not the truth. So it's like like he's lying. Is he lying?
No, I'm not saying he's not.
You just said something that was a lie. He didn't say something that was a lie. What does it matter? Like, yo, if the truth, like, why?
I'm just not sure.
Dog, like, why? Like they say, hit dog holler.
If it doesn't apply,
yeah,
let it fly.
Like why are you doing a road show like as your talking points of?
Well, it's a 30-second clip of like, man.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next clip.
Let's go to the next clip.
Oh man, you guys,
you're right. Let's go to the next clip.
All right, hold up. Let me line it up. Okay. This is gonna be.
He's at one college, right?
This is gonna be a good one, guys.
He's at another place, right?
Well, at least he's talking.
If you want to have a privileged life in America, very simple. Start acting a certain way.
What do you mean act a certain way?
Get married to one person and stay married to that person and don't abandon them, of which 75% of black men do.
So, okay, we have 2 black men right here. By that statistics, one of us is not going to get married to one woman. So,
okay, I hope you guys defy the odds.
Okay, so
were you raised by two parent household?
Yes, I was.
Okay, good. And that's why you are probably here, because that elevates my argument. Our belief system is that you come down to the most foundational family unit. And when that breaks down so severely, don't be shocked if that group, when it acts that way, stays in poverty over a longer period of time. If you want to have a privileged life in America, very simple. Start acting a certain way. Do not.
That was it?
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with what he said.
All right. He goes to college campuses, right? So either he's arguing with white liberals or black people that are in college.
Well, this is the thing.
Right?
This is the thing. I mean, grown folks, we would be considered a lost cause. And we have too many ideologies. We have too much personal experience, life experience. We're also very set in our ways, right? If you're attempting to get a point across, going to a college would probably be, if not a high school, to be the best place to try to influence minds. It was kind of like we were talking about with the rap, right? We were talking about rap earlier. We were saying that now we're the same age. First of all, we're older than the rappers now, right? Yeah. So what can a rapper say that's putting me on to any game? I'm older than you. I've lived longer than you. I know more than you. And I'm not sure how old was the guy? The guy was 31. So think about it. Ron, a 31-year-old, comes up to you and he's trying to preach these things to you. The first thing you're gonna say is what? Like, yeah, you're gonna say what you've just said, bro. You don't even right. You're gonna put it back on him. Yo, bro, listen, you ain't been around this person. You don't know this person. You ain't been whatever. Blah 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 blah. But a person that is 18, 19, 20. To a person that's 31 is highly impressionable. You hear what I'm saying? So I think he was just going on the road, to speak to the people that he can have the best chance of making some sort of headway with. You can think about it. You can't go to your mama right now and tell your mama anything.
All
right. Even if you're right.
All right, but by stereotyping a college educated kid and putting him in the same, like telling him about baby father stuff where this kid may never even experience none of that.
Yeah.
He asked him a question though. He asked him, "Did you grow up in a 2-parent household?" Like he didn't stereotype him.
All right.
He asked him.
But this is
I do think he was waiting. I do think he was waiting for him to say.
Do you think what he said was wrong? Yes or no?
The reason why I say, like, why is that the environment? You think that's the correct environment to go to give that information?
No.
All right.
Now answer my question.
That's why I say it's wrong.
So you think it's wrong?
Because you're not going.
What he said is wrong.
You have
where it was.
Because you're not in the environment where that's going to be beneficial to the crowd.
Conversations outside of
This is what I'm saying. Like,
things happen.
That's not the
Huh?
crowd that's happening.
We'll talk about snitching and we don't do crime. People talk about things outside of the environment that they're in. You know what I mean? Like that's what people
I'm
do.
not. No.
People have
We're not.
conversations.
We're not going. All right. If we're talking about a clip, that's one thing, right?
Mhm.
But we're not going to go in a group of people that don't do crimes, regular working people, and say, "Yo, you know, you can't snitch. No snitches for stitches."
No,
All right, whatever.
no.
Whatever. It's-
You would ask them what they think about snitching. I'm like, oh, snitching is wrong. Then they'd be
You
like, oh,
you would sit down in
No,
a group
if
of grown up people
I
that don't
wouldn't.
do
That's
crime
not my-
and
that's
ask
not
them
my
about
game.
snitching.
That's
Nah,
not
you
my
wouldn't.
thing, but that's
No.
the-
You know when you want to talk about snitching,
Mm.
when you sitting with somebody that you deem to be like on the side of maybe crime or in the streets, that's what you want. You
Get a
always
little
want to talk
racy.
about that conversation with that person.
Get a little racy. Right?
Yeah. You don't want to. You don't want to be at. You don't want to be in a group of people where it's like,
close
yo,
to the exit and come back.
mad. You're not gonna bring that up in a group of a bunch of professionals.
Nah,
Like,
you're
what do
not
you think
gonna
about
bring it
snitching?
You're not gonna bring it around
No.
and be a bunch of civilians, but you'll get what they
You're
talk about.
gonna go to a college, right?
Yeah.
High in a place of higher education
Mhm.
and talk about teenage pregnancies, babies out of wedlock, and things like that. Like these kids are college students.
Well,
like,
listen,
bro,
also-
College students, people are at college to learn, to share ideas, to meet people from different
Well,
parts of the country.
I will say this,
parts of the
GB.
world. People are here to share ideas.
I will
vent
say
ideas,
this. I
debate ideas.
will say
College
this.
is the melting pot for these things.
The last conversation he had, right? And what he was talking about or getting ready to discuss,
Mm.
that audience was not there. We're talking Utah,
Yeah, what do you think?
right? We're talking Utah. So there was nobody
Thank you, Cole.
there to
So that makes
receive.
the information wrong.
Not necessarily.
I'm not saying the
wrong,
information is
but-
wrong. This is what I'm trying to say is
That's
that.
what I'm asking.
Can I say
I'm
something?
asking.
I-
I'm asking. Is his information wrong? That's the question I'm asking. Is it right or wrong?
I think he's the same. He's the equivalent of a Tickle Me Elmo doll. They say the same phrases over and over. It don't matter the thing. He has talking points. This is what you're supposed to say. It'd be like, yo, all right, I'm not speaking to gays. I'm not speaking to, unwed blacks and blacks that live in poverty. I'm not speaking to them, but I'm gonna I gotta keep saying the same thing. I gotta keep saying the same thing.
Right. So
And this is what I'm trying to say about
if you were to use a brother Malcolm, every time he spoke, he was around his like-minded individuals.
So that's called the echo chamber.
Oh, okay.
You just
But it's where the
preach to the
message
choir.
is where the message was needed and received.
in Malcolm could tailor his conversation. Now he had his ideology or his ideals that he had, but he could tailor it to the crowd.
Yes.
Like, yo, this guy just saying the same thing to like, all right, well, you're in Utah,
Right.
where it's Mormon, it's very religious. It's not, I don't think it's heavily homosexual. But you're there talking about,
So he gets playing the hits. He gets there.
I'm sorry.
yo, bro.
GB,
Billy
what?
Joe, we didn't start the fire. Uptown Girl.
He's just playing the hits.
And you been great Cincinnati. You've been great Cincinnati.
You've
I'm
been
not-
great, Cincinnati.
Yo, in no way, shape, I'm not saying the stats. Yeah.
I hate GB. I'm just playing the hits.
I'm not saying his information is incorrect or anything like that. All I'm saying
That's
is that
what I'm asking.
I'm
asking is it
that's really not
incorrect?
for me.
That's
It's not
null
the
and
point.
void to you because of the messenger.
First of all, I'm listening to it and I'm not in the category, right? But either way, it's like when it comes to certain things, it's like, all right, it's the audience, and is your job to be an agitator or to stir the pot? Because it's not making sense.
Right.
The stats are the stats, yes.
Okay. Next clip.
All right.
That's all I want.
Okay.
That's all I want.
All right.
You want to
That's all
try
I
to
wanted.
get?
That's
You want
all I wanted.
to? Let me get a
That's all I
small
wanted.
win, a small little win.
Hey, cut it off.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Cut.
you got it.
All right. All right. Let me see.
Rest in peace to him, man. Because either way, if it's a hoax, whatever,
It was pretty
whatever,
bad. It was pretty bad.
all right. Theoretically, it happened, and a human was lost, and all that good stuff. And I just hope that this whole situation doesn't get extremely
I'm
divisive.
not doing this one. I'm gonna skip this
I
one.
don't see that.
I don't do that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
But we didn't get to your week. How was your week?
My week was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask y'all a question, right? So, earlier, me and my wife we went to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We went and got some dinner, and we go out to the car, and then I'm driving, so I'm about to hop in the car, and she's just standing there at the side of the car, and I'm like, "Yo, what you doing?" So she don't say nothing. So I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Right? So she said, "You're not gonna open the door for me?" So I'm like, I was like, oh, okay. And then I go around, I open up the door. She was like, I just wanted to see what you was gonna do. And she was like, well, if you were dating right now, would you be opening the door for women? Or is it just like, nah, you don't do that, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Or would that rub you the wrong way if a woman did that? I was like, I said to her, maybe I would cut the date with that chick, and then I might start doing it going forward if that was what was required in the dating scene at this time. And it was a couple of thoughts that I had in my head. It was one that, like, do we take our wives or our women that we've been in relationships for a very, very long time for granted? And also, like, is that really, like, as far as like if you were dating, would that be overkill at this point?
Well, the for granted conversation is yeah, for granted is a strong term, but yeah, well, I mean, we're living life, I think it'll be a little cheesy if we did it every time.
So for me,
and it'll be impractical.
For me, if let's say me, my wife, we're running into like Walmart or Target or something like that, I probably won't open the door. But if me and my wife have a date night, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, so you do that.
Like I see, but first of all, let me not try to sit here and play the Casanova. I'm telling you that there's a line. We get my son from daycare. We both walk up to. I might not open it there, but if it's like a date, because like I said, I've taken some losses in my life recently that make me think a little bit more about the interactions that I'm having with people.
Okay.
I think of this life as a game. This life is a game to me now. It didn't used to be that way, but as of last year, it became a game where, it's funny I keep referring back to old clips that you guys had here on Cigars and Whiskey. This amazing podcast here. And I look back and I think about all of the conversations we've had, and one of them was about getting involved. Right? We had a great conversation about getting involved, and for me, I'll look at the date night as, let me try to go a little step further than I normally would. So it's not an everyday thing. Like I said, we go in the daycare. I got to get myself from daycare. Now I'm gonna probably go to my car. She gonna open it. Think no way. If we go sit down real quick, I'm not pulling the seat out every time. But like if it's like we got the babysitter, the kids are away. We go to the concert. We're gonna go eat after. I'll play it up a little bit there because the moment is there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I've always struggled with that. Struggled with playing it up. I would never, once I get into like a mode.
You're not romantic?
Like I'll do that's not. Yeah, I'm not really romantic. My love language is like giving and like gifting and like doing like acts of things and like, yo, I'll take care of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, thank you. All right, here, take this. Get right. You know what I mean? But I'm not really like the hold the door open kind of guy and that kind of person. Like, I'm not really good at that. I think life for me gets a little too practical, and like even on a date night, I would probably like I wouldn't fuck the mood up. Like I'm in the living room. I got the music on. I'm chilling. I'm getting ready. But I'm like, yo, we got a reservation. Like I'm rushing her out the door a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And by that time, you know, I don't maybe mess the mood up a little bit. But I'm like, we late for our reservation, so I'm not good at that. But you know, when we're there, you know, I'm gonna turn it on. But with the door and all that stuff, and like I'm not really like good with that. Like my wife and I had a conversation about it the other. She did the same thing. I think last weekend, and I didn't do it. And it's like, yeah, I came around, I did it. I'm like, she was like, you did it on the first day. I'm like, no, I didn't. We did the same thing on the first date. You don't remember our first date? I didn't open those doors, and you know what I mean. Like I didn't do, and you said the same thing. Like I had a bottle in the car. I poured you a cup when you got in the car. You know what I mean, and we rolled. You know what I mean, and you know it wasn't like I'm hospitable, but I'm I struggle with that. It feels phony to me, but.
You remember the sitcoms, and it'd be like the parents, they got like a date night, and the pops would be like mad extra and like pulling up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's me right there.
Like
mad
my
extra.
wife and kids.
Mad OD.
Yeah. So
it's cool.
Yeah, but
you be better with that.
I could
it matters to them a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. And anything that I would say would be an excuse. It wouldn't really be a reason. So yeah, I could do better. And I just didn't think. I didn't even give a second thought about it. But yeah, it is what it is. But that was my week, man.
Now you better be just as nasty as you was on that first day too, Mama.
What I realized,
if we rewind back the clock now, that's everything. Them knees is good.
You know what I realized?
20 years ago now.
I've been here for. I've been sitting behind this board for many years. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You guys have never asked me how my week was.
Oh shit.
I've been here for a long time.
Yeah, you are right. You're right.
A very long time. Many years. You guys go right into the show. All right, Ron, you fine? Good.
You know what? Next week.
You're gonna ask me now. You know why you're asking me now?
Crazy. It don't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. But I've thought about it. I've thought about that multiple times, right?
Niggas ain't never asked me how my week was. Nigga, press the button, nigga.
We can't see you.
Is my mic good?
We can't see you.
That was one of the things, like, yo, because if we, you know, they can't see you. That's what I was thinking about. But how was your week, though?
Well, my week was good. All right, nobody gives a shit, but my week was fine. The reason why I asked, listen, do me a favor. Next week, don't ask me how my week was. The only reason why I asked that this week is because I went out with my buddies, and one of my buddies celebrated 40.
Okay.
We're all coming into the club now. You know, my brother, he was, second to come into the club. And we went to a bar. As we go to the bar, we get there. One of my buddies is already talking to he's talking to one girl and a set of 3 girls. Now, me and my other buddy who was sitting there, obviously, we can't talk to any girls. But what we start doing is we start like analyzing the other girls that are there. Right? We're like, you think she's like this or you think she's like that? Right? We're going to whatever the case was. And then a clip happened to pop up that I said I wanted to bring to you guys. And I kind of wanted to get your take on this clip that I'm about to play.
Do it.
Because the message is to help the young brothers out there, right?
Absolutely.
So I want to play this clip, and I want you guys to kind of help the young brothers in a situation like this, whether or not this guy in the clip is right or wrong. All right? Fair?
Yep.
Don't ask me next week how my shit is. It's all right. Nobody gives a shit. Talking head.
No one cares about Father's
Nobody cares about Father's Day. Okay.
Yo, fellas, you see this link up right here? I just want to let y'all know that if you ever see anything like this in the club, and you know you with your mans in them, and you think it's going to be a quick 3-man, I'm going to let y'all know now. Think again. Because you know on a 3-man, normally you got to have a man that's going to take one for the team. But when you don't got one of those, one for the teams, and you see a group of snipers like this, stand clear, gang. Because they ain't come to play. They ain't even come to link none of y'all for real. They came to party, look pretty, and go home, gang. You know, you and your mans in them inside, y'all think y'all gonna buy them a few drinks, get the bottles flowing. You think you about to set the tone, right? Yeah, nah, the tone was already set. Because when sugar, spice, and everything nice link up, They don't need no man gang. But if you want to do it and be generous, why not? Free drinks, who don't want that? But that's where it ends, gang. Free drinks and maybe some hookah. Because, you know, nowadays they got vapes. Don't need your hookah like that. Yeah, so now, fellas, I just want to let y'all know, if you ever see a group of 10s and they all got the same eyes, don't ever think you're about to score a basket, because they already got their mind made up and they might leave with each other, gang.
All right. So I say all that to say, right? Because, you know, this younger generation, they even have issues approaching, right?
Yeah, he mad scared about some cake face drawers, yo. Like, yo, it was all casket ready. Like, all of them had mad makeup on. Like, they was in the beauty pageant. Like, they mad insecure.
They were attractive.
They were pretty women, but who know what they look like? Like, they have mad makeup on, fam. Like, it didn't. Since when we call women snipers, dudes are snipers.
Dudes are supposed to be
Women
snipers.
are the deer. Like, yo, maybe they gazelles and they run fast, but niggas going with the steady eye, gonna snipe. What are you talking about?
I think
Buying drinks.
Nah,
You in the section. I can have a little, you know what I mean, Henny or whatever we was doing back in the day. She come in the section, show love. But if she wasn't, then get on. But yo, pretty girls in the section, you're just gonna bring more pretty girls anyway. What are we doing?
But
he's reinforcing scary. Like, why he mad scared?
I think what he's saying is that
cake face broads, yo.
First of all, good looking chicks, they're gonna get whatever. They're gonna get pretty much whatever they want in the club. You agree or you disagree?
They're gonna be a gem pop until they show niggas some love.
All right. What's showing love? Coming into their section?
Eye contact, a little rhythm or whatever, like all that at the bar, buy me a drink. That's just a dub. Like, what? Like, niggas ain't buying nobody no drink. Niggas gonna be in the section.
That's
chilling.
What you think, man. That's what you think.
Well, yo, if you can't get no section, don't go in no club. Let's start there.
You get all right. Either way, you get a section.
Yeah.
Right. Those three chicks, you see them.
Yeah.
You calling them in the section.
You're not calling them in the section.
Yes,
you
are.
Call nobody in no section. Yo, they got to show you some rhythm, like real.
So
other than
that, you gonna have a group of dudes sitting in the section by themselves
until something shows some rhythm, or someone you know, or someone coming around, or you bring some sand to the beach or something. You know what I mean? But you know, you're not. Right. What are we doing? Like, snipers is women. Like, women ain't snipers. Dudes are snipers. Yeah, you're gonna go there, dolly, have a good time with the bros. Listen, everybody got the bull.
You full of shit.
We're gonna have a bottle in the freaking thing and just pouring out.
Let's break down the club.
Please.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
We doing that for show. That ain't for. We not going to the club with our friends to dance. Like, let's go dance.
Everybody's peacocking. We peacocking money.
Hold on. Wait,
exactly.
Guys.
Exactly.
Guys.
Right?
So that's what the section is. Couple of bottles.
Guys.
The flares, all the shit's coming around.
First of all,
we
hold on.
Get thirsty.
To get them to come to the section, right?
It negates the whole swag by looking thirsty. Oh, miss, would you rather? Can I open the door for you to come in the section? Like, come on, it negates the whole swag by being thirsty.
Well, listen,
that's thirst.
The club was a vastly.
You just gotta.
Right.
Niggas is thirsty. They just hiding the thirst. That's all it is. Yeah. I'm sorry, cool.
No. I'm just saying. Well, obviously, you, and I, and us, the club was a vastly different place when we were there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say the last time that I've been in a club, like a Manhattan club, was no section. It was middle of the floor, navigating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm here. My man's is 3 people, 4 people away from early 2G. Well, no, late to mid 2G.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
I understand. So now, okay, it's kind of set up that way. But I feel like, okay, is his message raising the anxiety on men who already at this age have a difficulty?
Yo, they snipers. A group of snipers don't even know.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? First of all, you looking at them, you look at all that makeup on, like they about to go to the Miss America pageant, and you like, oh, they must think they ugly. When I see cake faces, I think they ugly. So they're not even up there like that. Show me something, not barefaced. You gotta have a little something on. But when you got the whole extra face and you can wipe your face and look like a clown mask like the Joker. Like, come on. We're not doing all that, man. Come on. We're not gassing women up talking about snipers. That's what these young niggas are scared for now. They can't holler at nothing because niggas is
all right. He called them. He called them snipers, right? And I think the reason
bothers me.
All right,
don't call them snipers.
Why not?
They're deer. They're the prey. We the snipers. We the hunters. We hunt. They prey. They just walk around. Not the prey. Prey Hunter and prey. Right? Prey is what they.
It depends on. It just depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you look at it, or if how you want to feel. How you want to feel about it.
Okay.
Right? Because when a hot chick is in the club, every dude that got a section want that chick in their section. It's just like, who gonna get her in the section? And getting her in the section is just a prerequisite to getting a chance to holler at her, right? But in the meantime, while you trying to holler at her, she drinking your liquor, she in your section, she chilling, she getting all the perks of it because she's good looking. So when it all comes down to it, she give a phone number, she drunk for free the whole night, you treat her like a fucking queen, right? Who sniped who?
How the night end.
She go home and you go home with a phone number, she go home.
It's not all like you laid out a
drinking
scenario,
shit. She drunk all champagne.
Listen, I disagree with the very premise of your whole thing that you said. So you kept going down.
What you mean?
What happened? But I disagree with what happened at the beginning of the night. You're not thirsty. Don't be thirsty. Just chill out.
Yo, bro, one of the last club shits that I went to was one of your joints. It was over there. I think it was like in Flushing by like Shea Stadium area, right?
Yeah.
And weren't you giving packages for bottle deals and sections prior to?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so that's what the club is about.
Yeah,
that's what it's about. It's not about being on the dance floor and dancing or whatever. It's like having a section. You know what I mean?
Or having a section so you don't have to be in gym pop. Like you don't have to be.
No, I get it.
People
right?
And all that. You can chill. You can snipe. You got you in that tree. You got a good vantage point.
And
you know what I mean?
How you snipe though?
Snipe with eye contact.
Snipe with eye contact. Then what?
Then
you bring her into the set. You let her come in the section, right?
Yeah.
All right. She's there. You got bottles. You buying her drinks.
You're not buying. All
right.
She's drinking with you anyway. But
all right. Either whatever way you want to call it, right? She drunk. She got all her champagne in her system or whatever like that. You get her number, and she was in a section that she didn't have to pay for. You probably paid $1,000 or thousands of dollars to be there and bought bottles.
Yeah.
She paid nothing.
Fine.
She got as drunk as you got. No. She goes home. She gives you a phone number. Hopefully it's real.
Well,
right?
First of all, we're not going to have
she had her
chicks.
club experience.
It's not going to be no lush chicks. It's not going to be no chick that's
maybe it's not a lush chick.
Like she's not going to be a lush finishing off, polishing off the Henny. You know what I mean?
Polished it, dumped it.
Yeah,
drops.
Like yo, like you made a bad mistake. Like you invited a lush into your thing. You know what I'm saying? She might have a little of the moe that niggas ain't gonna drink at all. Like yo, you tell the shorty bring some cranberry juice or something. Yeah, we're not drinking the moe. It came with the package anyway. Y'all can have that.
Let's be.
I'm definitely drinking the moe.
Men shouldn't be so intimidated.
Actually, the moe is mine,
bro.
The moe is me.
I don't think like men are intimidated like that because the section or the way the club is structured, the section makes the dudes more confident, right?
Yeah.
But when you're in the club, you got a section, right? There's women that are at the rope trying to get in, and there's women that are getting pointed at, say, yo, you come over here. You come.
Because guess what? They look just as bad being out there. Because they need that validation of being chosen.
But what I'm saying, no.
That shit is the beauty
all right.
package too. If they out there the whole night, they did something wrong. You know what I mean? They wasn't given the right rhythm. They was all stuck up with it. You got to give a little rhythm. Show a little conversation.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You think you
have a little?
All right.
But niggas ain't. It's not even like
a hot chick is gonna. a hot chick, somebody's gonna point her out. Some of them chicks is gonna be at the rope, like trying to dance by the section, seeing if they're gonna get pulled into the section. But it's other chicks that's getting pointed out,
And let's
saying,
keep it a
"Yo,
stack.
come
In
to
the
my
social
section."
media era, everybody knows everybody anyway. There's no hot chick that's just gonna be unaccounted for. Let's just keep it a stack. There's no chick out there in today's day, the way it's so transactional, that's going to a nightclub unaccounted for. She know who's gonna be there. She know what section she's gonna be there. That shit is. She's just trying to get some more extra chip on the dip. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe because she a sniper.
That's today.
She played that game. Yeah, I believe it's chicks that they play the game. I think it's chicks that go to the club. They know that they're gonna get in the section. They know they're gonna drink for free.
Working girl.
I wouldn't even call them working girls. They know they're gonna drink for free. They know they're gonna get dolled up enough where, yo, some dude is gonna pull them into their section. Some dude's gonna pull them into their section. They gotta fraternize a little bit, but they drink for free all night and they're gonna have a good time. First of all, my message to anybody watching is that, yo, the club is not the greatest place to meet a chick anyway.
It's terrible.
Because yo, it's a lot of peacocking and people are not really getting to know each other. They're getting to know a persona of each other.
Clubs are lush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get
that was fun. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys taking a second to just.
Anytime, cool. Anytime.
You know what I mean?
You gonna put that camera on you next week?
Nope. Nobody cares. I'm talking ahead. Nobody.
I was gonna tell you to sit on the couch with us. That's what I was gonna say today.
Oh no.
That would have been nice.
No. There's not even a microphone for me over there. Why would I do that? All right, let's go. Where we going next?
I had it over here.
Let's get a little feel good story. Let's get one joint. Yeah, right there. In between. Let's have a little fun, and then we'll go into our main topic.
That was fun. Brought my little mystery clip.
What's the most desperate thing you've done for love?
Man, cutting off my hose, bro. Cutting off my hose is probably the most down bad thing I'll do ever.
Wasn't it for a girl you liked, right? Or loved?
Hell yeah, I loved her. But these hoes, I ain't gonna lie, man. These hoes do that she can't do. You know what I'm saying?
So why don't you get with those? Like what?
These hoes gonna do something spectacular just for 10 minutes of your time. Meanwhile, your girl, you know, she take that shit for granted.
So why don't you just get with like the girls that do everything you want then?
Cause she's a whore. I don't want to cuff that. That's a pump and go. You feel me? Pump and go.
Man. Oh man, we lost as a community. we need more community meetings, man.
Shout out to the Crash Dummy podcast, man. That was a funny clip, yo.
Yeah. What's your first thought, though?
Nah, I ain't got no whore. I don't got no thoughts. I find that to be funny. I find it to be true. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you would never wipe up a whore because she's a whore. You know what I mean? And you know, happy wife, happy life, happy wife, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy. All right. Okay. So last week we were talking a little bit about potential, right? A little bit, and you know, I figured we could talk a little bit more about it. We could delve a little deeper into potential. People dating for potential. Who dates more for potential, men and women? What does potential actually mean? You know, what does it mean about you to project potential on somebody and not love them for who they are, to try to project the next, you know, step on people? I think when men do it, I think it's called white knighting or something.
White knighting.
Yeah. Like you're trying to save the day, like you're like the white knight. You're trying to save the day. And then I think when women do it, it's like the broken bird syndrome.
Okay.
I don't know.
I might need you to elaborate a little bit more.
I'll get some more on that, but let's go there. Let's get some clips going there.
All right. Let's go to TikTok over to the TikTok. All right, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was fast. That where we going?
Going.
No, not that one. Just
All right, give me a second.
Yeah. All right. All right. Hold on. Just go to the first clip. All right.
No. We were good. Go back. Go back to that first one. Go back to the TikTok on top, and then just go back one. And then just go to that first clip that shows up.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right, you ready to go for it now? Or
You
wait
gotta
for it?
go for it.
All right, let me go. Oh no, wait. We'll have to go here. There we go. All right.
I don't date for potential.
Mhm.
I look at the person as they are right this moment.
Right.
And this isn't to discount what you're saying, but I don't give a damn about your vision unless it's in works. I
That's the
don't.
reason why I said system.
So you can tell me
Because the
all day,
system is
oh, I
already
got
running.
dreams to be in this and this and that. It's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Men don't look at us and go, oh man, she has the potential to be in shape.
Exactly.
No. How you are today, what they want. You won't even get a second look.
You
Hold
damn, and you
they don't
hold
look
on,
at you and go, oh,
I'm gonna say this,
wow.
and you damn near only disappointed when she starts changing from what you married her to be.
Right. So I'm gonna keep that same energy, and I'm gonna operate the same way that a man operates.
Potential. Dating for potential and play that clip one more time, cool. Let's see if we can run it back one more time. I'm gonna go again.
I don't date for potential.
Oh, smart.
I look at the person as they are right this moment.
Right.
And this isn't to discount what you're saying, but I don't give a damn about your vision unless it's in works. I
That's
don't.
the reason why I said
You can tell me
Because the
all day,
system is
oh, I
already
got
running.
dreams to be in this and this and that. It's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Men don't look at us and go, oh man, she has the potential to be in shape.
Exactly.
How you are today is what they want. You won't even get a second look.
You damn, and you
They don't look at you and go, oh,
I'm gonna say this,
wow.
and you damn near only disappointed when she starts changing from what you married her to be.
Right. So I'm gonna keep that same energy, and I'm gonna operate the same way that a man operates.
Okay, we just did that one, or we did. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot going on there, huh?
I like the way she looked.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
God is good, right?
Yeah, God is good.
It sure is. God is good, man. Don't stop making them, boy. He ain't stop making guns when he made yours, right?
You give me one of them? Thank you.
He did not stop making guns after he made yours.
Yeah, for real.
Mhm.
For real. The woman, man.
Yeah, the woman. The
best,
woman.
The best thing man ever made. I mean, God ever made.
I believe that. You don't believe that?
I do.
I believe that.
I do believe that.
I believe that the woman is the best thing that God has ever produced.
Yeah. Yes.
Got us bugging. That man going crazy.
Crazy. That's the only thing. Like, yo, like, of course, my kids, but
yeah, kids are good. But I made those.
Like my woman.
I helped make that.
She's definitely what I would kill or die for. You know what I mean? So it's crazy that you feel like that, but then people go through situations, and how could you stop that? I don't know. I don't understand that.
What do you mean?
Stop that.
Like when people fall out of love and
people cross people and people change and people disrespect people.
Yeah.
People take people for granted, both sides. But I mean,
love is
take it from somebody who's been in a failed marriage. Like, ain't all people. Listen, potential. That's like right here. Like I think everybody kind of dates for potential, because especially if you kind of know who you are, and maybe like that person isn't all the way there with you. Like, you know, maybe that person doesn't agree with all your values even. Can you see yourself, but they're cool for now. Can you see yourself going to the next level with them? Or do you think that maybe like you guys could grow to agree on certain things?
I don't, honestly, I've never, when I'm thinking about it right now,
Yeah.
I've never thought that. I
Okay.
never, like anybody I've ever dealt with, like,
There was potential there almost, right?
I don't even think about the potential. I'm like, yo, this is cool.
Yeah.
This is cool. Like, this is cool. You know what I mean? And if like if we kicked it long enough, like, yo, this is cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, this is okay. But if this was this or this was that,
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't really think like that.
Well, maybe you have one of the rare attributes that some people don't have, and that is to take people how they are.
I do. And another thing is that I don't know. Like I've said before, I don't body ugly or anything like that.
Right.
Because I feel like in every person, there's something beautiful about them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like something like, yo,
should write Hallmark cards.
Fucking
the fucking,
like, yo.
fucking Mr. Rogers over here.
yo, bro, I think we're all imperfect, right? But I feel like we all got qualities that somebody will like or somebody would love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel I haven't found many people that I can't find anything good about
So
them.
you've never been in a situation like I'm too good for this, like a friendship, a job, a relationship. You don't have that I'm too good for this shit button. Like, nah, I'm too good for. I can't do this
Of
shit.
anybody that I have a friendship, a relationship with,
a relationship, or anything. You like, I can't do this with you anymore. Like, I'm too good for this shit. Like, I'm not dealing with this. Everybody's on the same level.
No, not everybody's not on the same level. But what I'm trying to say is that we all have our faults, but also on the other side, we all have our good also. And I just try to look more at the good than I look at the bad.
I look at everything.
You know what I mean?
If the glass is half full, I'm looking at that empty half, like that shit ain't gonna fill up, nigga. Like that ice done melted in that motherfucker, like nigga. Get on with it now. Like, yeah, like yo, like if I'm going certain places, like people become liabilities. Let's just start there. They can start at the freaking bottom of the bottom. Let's talk about liabilities.
Mm-hmm.
People become liabilities. That is the number one reason people get the fuck out your life. Like, people look good on the surface and everything is sweet, everything is good. Y'all spending great time together, and you like, matter of fact, I ain't doing this. Like,
all right,
like,
you would have to give an example.
Like a friend that's like
no. All right, let's do this. Let's zero in on just relationship.
Okay,
right?
So relationship. Let's just say like deal with a woman with like anger problems. Cannot resolve issues. Like everything is a level 10 fire alarm, push the button, nuclear. Everything is just nuclear. Every little situation just cannot resolve issues. Cannot just hold on to shit. Like, it's certain times it's like, okay, nah, maybe it's just, or maybe they were just, or maybe I did something. Then you try to adjust and you're like, wait a minute.
So
this is crazy. Like, this person is crazy.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How long are we sticking in this relationship or the situation?
Depends how old you are.
Because
I feel like the younger you are, you don't really have the tools to understand that it's not you, it's them. But I feel like the older you are, the more things you've been through, the more people you've met, and the more you trust yourself in your own judgment, you will realize you get out those situations faster.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm lucky in this way where situations will happen where they'll just kind of like dwindle away.
Resolve itself.
Yeah, it'll resolve itself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
That's patience.
I'll
That's
give one.
why.
I'll give one.
I
I'll give one. I went on a first date with a shorty one time, and she had a mustard stain on her shirt.
Bothered the hell out of you.
I asked her about. I'm like, what happened? What's that? What's that? Oh, nah, I had a hot dog on the way here. I'm like, a hot dog? Why would you need a hot dog before you came here? Like, what the fuck is going on?
So that was the deal
like, there's
breaker?
no potential in that. I can't live my life with you. You
What?
putting mustard on it. You eating glizzards on the way to go see people.
She's
like,
probably starving.
Nah,
Yeah.
and you sloppy. You like, nah, man. Too good for this.
He's like,
shit.
yo, you
Get
didn't
the
know you was
fuck outta
coming.
here, nigga.
I might want to give you a kiss. You might burp in my face.
Yeah,
Like with a hot
right.
dog.
Hot dog bread, boiled hot
That's a
dog,
hard
too.
though. Like a fucking must. Like how you
No,
gonna come
no,
back?
you know
I'd
what?
rather you cancel the date.
No, you know
All
what?
right, all right.
That
So
no, it wasn't all the way there.
you not a potential guy at all.
Nah, hell no, no.
You
wasn't all the way there.
You're very picky like that.
No, I'm judgmental.
No, it wasn't all the way
the fuck
there.
outta
It wasn't all the way there. It wasn't all the way there to begin with.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. It wasn't like it's my soulmate and shit. Like,
I'm just saying.
No,
what kind of movies was it?
She was
Let me-
already down by
Yeah,
down
she
by
was
2
already
touchdowns
down
already
by
before the
2.
game started. That's why.
Skunk.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Now,
You play Madden and you up 21. It's called the skunk.
Yeah.
The game is over.
yeah. So
Yeah, she got skunked. She already
it's
had
like,
14,
one
y'all.
more mistake.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna forfeit the
I
game.
ain't
you
That's
know
it.
what? Yeah.
Quarterback, nigga.
Yeah.
If she was wicked enough,
Yes.
you would have
You'd be
made
like, yo,
you
you
would have
wanna
made
go to
the
the
joke.
mall? You wanna go to the mall and I'll buy you another
Yeah,
shirt.
you would have made the joke. Yeah, you a sloppy ass thing. You would have made the joke.
Sloppy bitch. Like I ain't nah. Niggas ain't doing that shit. Yeah, there's certain things. Like,
All fine
like
women
that.
are sloppy. There's just for the record.
Huh?
I don't
Fine
see-
women are sloppy.
See, I think we're different in that way that I may see something at the beginning, or I might have a preconceived notion, and I think I'm very good at judging people, or like not judging people, but my instincts about people are pretty, most of the time, and I guess it is potential. I think that maybe, it might, you know what I mean? Because I've been in situations where I felt like, what'd you say?
The right
tutelage.
I've been in situations where I'm like, I'm not sure about you, but hey, let's give it a shot, right? Like, let's hope for the best. And then a situation happened, be like, I kind of knew that would happen.
Yeah,
but all right, it is.
I'm
what
just
it
saying,
is. Now we got to keep it moving.
For me, the mustard stain is not a deal breaker.
That was wild. That shit was.
She must have been
was-
down. She
Yeah,
must
it
have been
was-
down already in the
But
on
on
the
the
scorecards.
juxtaposed to that, my wife on her first date, on our first date, I remember her pants. She had the ill butter leather, and it matched like the little leather one, and she had the little leather on the pants and shit like that. And she caught me. She caught me looking at her ass.
What you peeking?
Yeah. She caught me. She's like, "Are you looking at my ass?" I'm like, "Nah, I peeped the leather on the jacket. Like, that shit fly."
So
And she was
basically,
like, "Aw, nigga, you
the
was a
wife,
slick nigga."
the wife
So
had no
we both
stains.
seen-
The
Oh,
wife
yeah,
had
yeah,
no
yeah,
stains on
yeah,
the no
tens.
stains.
Yeah. Nah, stain.
But listen, she might have been already up on the scorecards. Though you wasn't, that's how this thing
And
goes.
Come ready. What they say. I mean, it's the very premise of Pop the Balloon, right? First impression, right? Person walks out there. Pop, 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 pop. Or let me see what his name
Let me
say.
see.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get
Like,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that first impression. Like, that's why that show is so popular, because we do that shit all. Married men don't do that shit, but
yeah,
if you're a single man, you do that shit all the time. Single women do that shit all the time.
Well, you know what? I think, to be truthful, kind of as a humanity, we do that, right? Let's take it out.
People.
Yeah, we definitely judge people. Reason why I'm relating to the mustard is because I moved to Pennsylvania and I had my first job interview. I went in the closet. So I'm gonna do it like halfway. So nice little shirt, nice little pants, little low shoes, low sneakers. You know what I mean? Black sneakers. So black at the bottom, right? Adidas, Stan Smiths, all black, with a nice little button-up shirt. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling crafty. I'm feeling flowy. And I walk in and I sit down across from the person who's interviewing me. And this said woman has a mustard stain on her sweater. And
something about mustard, right? And like a chick.
I swear to God, the first thing I said to myself was, well, besides judging the mustard stain, was like, I don't want this job anymore.
You see, I would have thought the opposite.
Yo, they were calling me.
I would have thought this job is in the bag.
Yo, I nailed the interview.
Okay.
I just didn't answer. They were calling me back. They were like, "Yo, you want to come?" I was like, nah, "I don't want to work there." Like the interviewer literally had a fucking mustard stain on their shirt. And it was a big stain.
Yo, dog, you know when you in preschool, the kids in preschool and they send an extra set of clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, you work in the office. Or like you going,
like how are you interviewing me?
It's the first impression is everything. So moving on from the first impression on the kind of scale of potential, there's attitude and there's disposition.
Okay, let me ask you this question though.
Sure.
Do you think men date for potential? I think that's a woman's thing.
Oh. Okay.
Men vet for potential. That's what vetting is. I think dating is to smash. Vetting, intentional dating, you're dating for not potential. What's the other word for potential? What's the word like, okay, like, all right. What do they use for like in like the NBA draft and shit like that? Do they say potential or they say
they say potential.
Potential.
Yeah.
But you kind of gathering analytics, you kind of gathering a little bit more of who this person is. Oh no, trajectory.
Trajectory. Yeah, go on.
Men vet for trajectory. Who do we think you're going to be? Not who we want you to be. Who we want you to be is potential. Now, who I think you're going to be,
bar right there.
You know what I mean?
Right there.
I wrong. Clip us up, baby. You know what I mean? No, but who we think we're going to be. I mean, who we think a person is gonna be is, you know, that's who we could base our life off of. Because if your lives are running parallel, it's a match. You know what I mean? Like we can do this.
Yeah.
But when a woman thinks that, you know,
I could turn him into something.
Some posh nigga off. You know what I mean? I seen mommy. I seen grandma use that pledge. You know what I mean? On Sunday mornings to. You know what I mean?
Clean grandpa.
On that coffee table, that shit nice and shiny. You know what I mean? Yeah, I pledge this nigga off, and you know what I mean? My cousin work at the town. Maybe I get him a little job over there. Maybe he'll stop hustling. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe he'll. I know the fast money is nice now, but maybe he'll get a square job.
So men are putting the ball in your court, almost, in their court, in the woman's court.
Men are putting the ball in the women's court.
No, because what you said is you're thinking on where they can go versus the woman
where they
who
should go. If everything stays like as planned, and I put my soil and my fertilizer in this shit, and we cooking, we gonna go. You know what I'm saying? That's the way men looking at it. You know what I mean?
Let's just be honest, right? Let's keep it at basketball, right? It's something that's not even on the draft board to get drafted.
Yeah.
And it's niggas that are on the board and it's like what round they're gonna get picked or whatever, right? Women, there is not a lot of wiggle room for like if you, I think men have, I don't know if men are just better or women are just more stable to the point where it's easier for us to have an idea of where they're going to be in life, right? Or if they're a good mate, right? Because the chances are is that if you make that chick your girl, the only way you kind of fuck that up is if you get her pregnant and she gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get her pregnant early and like, I was gonna go to college and now I can't. I gotta go get, you know, some shit like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like the chicks that you got plans for that go out and cheat on you and get pregnant by somebody else, a lot of times those chicks are not even on the draft board, right? Those type the mentality of those chicks, they're not even in the running to get drafted into the marriage, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to dudes, it's a wide spectrum, right? Because women, they really they fall hard for guys, right? And we probably know so many chicks that had mad potential that got brought down by dudes,
Yeah,
versus men
Ooh.
that got brought down by women at a young age.
Because
usually
a good woman is gonna let that man lead her.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
into
So
the gutter or whatever. But
so I think that's the difference. But yeah.
let's see if we got another clip on it. We got more clips on the TikTok.
Before I go, just let me let me know what you're looking at before we even.
Oh, see, that's the thing. It'll freaking come down. They'll switch up the clips and shit. And this,
Huh?
no, this other dude down below, his shit is kind of long. Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
we ain't got to do
Wowski.
But,
Wowzers.
it's like a 3-minute clip.
Yep.
But yeah, let's listen to a little. He's talking about potential in relationships. Potential will keep you in a toxic relationship.
So one of the main things that keeps people in toxic relationships is the potential of their partner. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a diagnosed narcissist and I point out people's toxic traits and behaviors. So I ask people this all the time. When is potential not enough? When does it run out? How long do you give this person to fulfill their potential, to live up to their potential? Because a lot of people will just try to extend the longevity of their potential in a toxic relationship. If you're dealing with a narcissistic person, they know that you are banking on their potential. They will keep telling you, hey, I'm gonna get right. Hey, I'm gonna get a job. Hey, life is gonna be so much better when I get my stuff together, when I grow, when I start my business, when I get this, when I graduate, whatever, it's gonna be so much better. But they are not taking the actual steps to do anything that they're telling you that they're going to do. So when I'm talking to people that are coming out of toxic relationships with narcissistic people, toxic people, or whatever, and they're trying to get back into the dating world, in the dating scene and things like that, I tell people, see this person where they are right now, wherever they are right now in life. See this person for who they are, what they have going on. If this isn't enough for you right now, you might need to keep it moving, because banking on the potential that this person will get better, will treat you better, will go to therapy, will stop abusing you, will stop cheating on you, will stop lying to you, will get a better job, will go back to school, will do anything better. Banking on that potential can keep you bound, can keep you rooted in this toxic relationship. You're like a tree, or like a plant, and your roots are growing in this soil that is full of toxicity. And when your roots are growing in this soil, you're getting fed toxicity, because that's how trees and plants are fed, through their roots, through the sun, photosynthesis for some of them. But you're getting fed from the soil of this toxicity. You're getting fed lies. You're getting future faked. They're telling you they're telling you that they're going to get better and things of that nature. But when is enough enough? When does you have to put an expiration date on the potential if you're already in this toxic situation? I just see that they can be a great person. I just see that they can be a better person.
Yeah, because he's going on long. But yeah, when I listen to that,
some points there though.
They're very good points.
Points were made.
But I feel like it seems like it's mainly on the man side. I'm not sure if I could think of any situations where a woman could pull that off.
Well, I have some stats here. I have the Pew Research, University of Chicago, show women are more likely than men to consider a partner's future earning potential, education, and ambition. Evolutionary psychology research suggests that it is linked to resources, like it's linked to like security. Like at the end of the day, most women wants to feel secure with a man.
And
so women will look for earning potential.
Okay.
Not more like how he's going to look. Men Men are generally more likely to prioritize present attractiveness, youth, and fertility cues.
Okay,
So
and I'm
men
not
date more for the now. Women date more for the potential.
But this is the thing too. One thing that I've noticed about potential and relationships is that women will listen to a guy about all his plans, his aspirations, and things like that, but they don't help, or they don't put that man in a position to do better. And I'm not saying it's not their responsibility.
Not a good woman, like a good woman, would definitely help.
I don't know.
You're not necessarily doing the books for your business, but they're first of all they're getting out of the way.
No, I think I think
time.
good women might be patient enough to let it come into fruition.
You said it right, and they're like, all right, I'm doing me. Hopefully, he'll come up and do him too.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But there are some women that will, and I've heard of some women that they had a game plan to get that man to where he was. Like, yo, like you just said, like what you just said, you made a statement like, my uncle, my people work here. I get him a job here.
Yeah,
he could this that.
Oh yeah,
I don't think a lot of women do
I'm
that.
gonna plug him into my system.
I don't think
like
a lot of women do that.
French Montana is dating the princess of Dubai.
Right, but he's also
like no, he's engaged. Like he got his little bat, but he ain't nothing like that. But once he get plugged in,
all right. But let me ask you a question though. See, the currency is relative. I will say that currency is relative.
Okay.
Because I'll say this: she's a princess of Dubai.
Yeah.
But you never heard of her until French Montana got with it.
Right.
Right. So the currency is relative.
Yeah.
So even though she may have a certain amount of money in an esteemed place, her name wasn't. Do you know her name?
Didn't ring bells until
until Frenchie, a dude from Morocco, in the Bronx.
Yeah,
via the Bronx.
No, I'm saying via the Bronx.
Real currency, not clout, is a difference too.
I
now,
understand.
He becomes the first. He becomes the ambassador of Dubai now. Like maybe she has a plan. Okay, he's going to be the liaison to Americans in Dubai. He's going to be the commercial. He's going to be the face.
Possible.
You know what I mean? He's going to be the person with the first residency in the Dubai
Possible.
hotel.
But I will.
You'll be there watching the Cook Boys.
Cook Boys. I will just kind of revert to just one thing he said that I think is important.
Sure.
And that is, the now, right? Deal with a person and expect it to be what it's going to be.
That mustard stand ain't going nowhere. Right now, that mustard stand is there.
Let's all right. I think we should laser focus more on men versus women, because I don't think men don't date for potential, right? So we had a conversation last week about, all right, so a woman she got career wise, she's good, you know what I mean? She's doing her thing and she's cute, but let's say she's overweight. And you were saying like, well, all you're gonna think about while you with her is like, yo, if she lost some weight, she be fire. You know what I mean? She be fire. But she not into working out and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't.
So what's gonna, you're not gonna be able to force her to get in the gym, and you know what I mean? So to date on that type of potential, you'll always be frustrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but men, when it comes down to that, I think we would actually take it a step further, where we'd be like, yo, I'm going to the gym. Come to the gym with me. We would probably push the issue.
Like, no.
Exactly. But we would push the issue. Right.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying on the other side, when it comes down to women, they hear all your dreams, your aspirations, but a lot of times I don't think women are hands-on with it.
Yeah, but in the same context, it's like, okay, he has dreams and aspiration. What if his dreams and aspirations are in the arts, right? Something that doesn't make any money unless you're in the upper percentile of it, you know what I mean? And she's all with you, but she's with you for 5, 7, 10 years. And maybe she's thinking about, it'll be nice to have kids, but I kind of need you to like hedge your bets a little bit. I kind of need you to maybe we get a 9 to 5 while you do your arts. You know what I mean? Like while
Mhm.
you're a musician,
Mhm.
while you sell your artwork. I still believe in it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm here for you, but I want to live my life with you. But we can't raise kids on this household, like on this living like this. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm gonna need you to. You know what I mean? And it goes to something that we spoke about during the week, and it's a clip that I heard that was kind of prolific, kind of doing research for this. Someone said potential is what you think what you think you would do if you were in somebody's situation. Potential is based on you and what you project onto that person.
Mhm.
Like, so if you meet a woman, she's cute, she's a little overweight, you're thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get her in the gym. I would go in the gym if my partner was trying to get me in the gym.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But she's not gonna go to the gym. Like she's not gonna do, and you're gonna be disappointed. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
meet people. My final thought on this is just kind of like meet people where they are, and accept people where they are, and do because
All right. So
Yeah.
can you stay right there for
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah,
second,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But there's a difference in the sense of you projecting on that woman
Mhm.
because of her physical.
Right.
Where on the other end, if someone says, "This is what I aspire to be," I didn't put that on you.
Oh,
You
no.
said you wanted to be that,
That's a whole
right?
different conversation then.
But how do we get? How do we? All right. How do we get it out of that person, right? So if we had a child, and I don't want to relegate a man or a woman to a child, but like if we want our child to be a good student,
Right,
or we want it to be a good athlete,
yeah,
we might get him a trainer, we might get him a tutor, we might get him a this or that
Yeah.
or whatever. You know, we'll
Well,
invest in a
student is
situation.
completely different because you can force your kid to be a good student. You can't force your kid to be a good athlete. If your kid doesn't want to play that sport, you really kind of can't force him to do it unless you just, gonna be like one of them people. But like, I feel like academics is a non-negotiable.
Well, yeah, it goes without saying because you got to go to school,
Right.
You know, you
Yeah.
don't have to play sports, but you have to
Exactly.
go to school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But should we, as people in relationships, spouses, and things like that, should we be helping to game plan for our spouses? Is that part of the relationship, right? So if my wife says, "Yo, I want to go back and I want to get this, I want to get that, I want to get that," chances are is that I'm gonna say, "All right, let's figure out a plan to do it."
Well, you're saying go back to get this. We're talking about like education. What are you saying?
Well, it's education, certification.
Okay, so you're talking about school timing.
Well, yeah, it could be.
So what I would do in that situation is I would come up with a game plan. I would take that conversation, be like, okay, take like a week or two, think of a game plan where I could free up time, and then I will revisit the conversation. Okay, listen, you can kind of do it during the days, or you kind of do it during the nights. I could pick up this kind of slack or whatever. Men come up with a game. Take the game film back, take everything back, come up with a plan of how you can make that. So she's coming to you with the idea. I will come into all right, this is how I could support you.
Okay.
Next.
Okay.
Now the ball's back in your court.
All right. So let's move on from that, right? And we're talking about potential, plans, dreams, aspirations. And you said, all right, well, if shit is not cracking after a certain amount of time, you got to make something happen. Should we should we as spouses, as partners, relationships, boyfriends, girlfriends, should we let our significant others give up on shit that they want to do?
I think most of us can't wait till they you know what I mean? I think most it's art. Like you like
I
hear
you.
Yo, dog, we earn this. We bust our ass all week to get this. I can speak for myself.
I hear
I
you.
bust my ass all week to get this time to do this. I check
I
all
hear
my boxes
you.
with flying colors to do this.
Mhm.
If anytime shit was going left, and I need I can't do this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to earn your time to do your art.
You got to
This
earn
is-
your leisure.
Earn your shot. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. You got to earn your leisure. That's exactly what it is. You got to earn your art after 30.
I hear what you're saying, and it sounds responsible, but when it comes down to relationships, would like people, they feel they might feel resentment because they didn't if they didn't get to fully vest their time and resources into what they wanted to do to their dreams. And like, I don't know. I think I'm not sure where I'm at with it.
Right.
Like, should you like fully go in to help your partner get to where they want to go?
Yeah.
And or should you say like, yo, all right, well, life is in the way, so we got to do this or we got to do that. So you should abandon your dreams, your aspirations to be what you want to be.
It's a very tough conversation, and hopefully your partner is responsible enough to come to that realization before you do. You know what I'm saying? It's things I have to give up on.
I think
Like I had a clothing line for years, you know.
Right, but your
and-
significant other did not give you an ultimatum to stop your clothing line.
Me
That was
being
on
the head
you.
of the household knew that, okay, I could do this while I'm doing that, while I'm doing this. Once this chapter is over, once my clothing line coincided with my eldest daughter, you know, finishing school, finishing college and all that. That was my first one. I had to get her fully into the world. And that was gonna cost me a certain amount of money. So I can but once that phase is over, I had to just wipe the slate clean and put everything into my family now. Like I had to just put full steam ahead. And I could come back after we're on a great path and we're good. And I showed and proved like, yo, the train's on track, you know what I mean? Everything's on time. Now I could, do art a different way. You know what I mean? I could dream in like a different way. You know what I mean? But it's part of being the head of household, it's part of being in charge of people's lives. You know what I mean? Like it's a responsibility. It's not just you. It's very selfish to just think that, let's hold everybody back just because you're fucking dreaming.
Oh, that's strong.
It's
That's
selfish.
strong.
That's
strong.
yeah. I think that's pretty harsh.
That's pretty harsh.
It's selfish. It's selfish. It's selfish.
What's
It's
selfish?
nothing
That's
short of
selfish.
It's the only thing about yourself. It's the only thing about yourself.
Well, hold on.
And
Wait.
granted,
Wait.
listen, if you would have popped, if you were good enough, you would have popped already.
Wait. I'm just say this. All right, but I'll say this, right? Like, so, not that I want to use your personal life, but you kind of made an example, right? So, do you think that if you would have continued your clothing line, your child would have never succeeded at anything?
No, I'm talking about with a child. My oldest daughter was fine. That was part of that. But I had to put full steam ahead to get my family into a house, like, and to get,
So
have a wedding.
your clothing line was the make or break of whether or not you're at the house or not?
It took up time.
Okay.
That I could be spending making money that I know I could make, rather than subsidizing that kind of time to dream. I was, to dream, to get this podcast where we got to get to it. We have to put more time into it,
right?
More effort into it.
Okay.
We're hedging our, but we're playing. We're here, and to get us to the next level, we're gonna have to eat, sleep, and shit this shit. But we're not. I'm not. I think
okay,
we're on the
but
same
listen,
page.
but no, the
You know what I
difference,
mean?
the
And
difference
we're not
was
ready
that
to like completely do that yet. So we're here. We're trying to catch one or two and try to catch a couple until we kind of see that spark, and then we'll try to. We're like we got like an old man game.
But
you ever heard of like an old man game?
The difference
if you go to the park
is
now, right? You're gonna play your angles. You're gonna play the game a little different rather than just.
But the
full speed
difference,
ahead.
but look, the difference
playing a
is
different game.
But the difference is how you explained it. You explained it as if the first thing you said was, "I did everything that I could so I can be here."
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't sacrifice this art it could have been the same way, where you could have done everything you could have done.
It was a lot more
to successfully get your clothing line together.
No,
You didn't necessarily have to drop the dream per se, right?
It was a lot more. It was a lot more time. I had to just fully to get over the house, to get over the hump of buying a home.
Okay, I
in
get it.
2020.
I get
You know what I mean? I had to go full steam ahead into that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, I'm not college educated. I had to just put my head down to work, come up with a crazy plan, come up with everything. I had to change my focus, you know, and you know, men have to do that, you know, and you have to be fine with that. And you better not hold no resentment. I don't have an inch of resentment in it. I made that decision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Women are in a tough place because maybe they're nudging that man into that decision, and then you're like, oh, you know, hopefully he.
All right, so
that's how you show you care for people. That's my opening the door.
Is that how you care for people?
That's
though?
how I open the door. Pardon?
That's how you care for people?
Yeah. You care for people by
All
putting
right,
them in front of you.
So like,
ahead of you.
I get that, but what I'm saying is that if, let's say, my plan was to, because when I was younger, I thought I would be like a huge stockbroker. You know what I mean? And it didn't go that way.
Okay.
And in that business, you know, it's mainly commission based, and it takes a while to even get to the point of actually generating a consistent money, building a book. But if my goal is that, and I'm focused on that, but life happens.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it gets in the way, but life happens and things go, and then it's like, all right, let's just say my wife now, she's like, all right, well, we've been together for a certain amount of time. I want to get married. I want to do this. I want to do that, which takes money to have a wife and to build a life with someone. And it's like, all right, well, this was my dream. This was my plan was to be in this, right? So you want me to devise a whole nother plan in order to kind of make what you want, like, so I can make you happy too, right? Of course, I want to have a life with you, but so but I just got to figure out what's my how do I curate a plan in order that's different from what my real goal is in order to make this happen, right? And this is what I'm saying as far as like, all right, you kind of just got to make it happen. It's not like a woman's going to say, yo, all right, well, how about doing this? How about doing that? How about doing that? Or, yo, I know this person, you can get a job here, whatever. I don't think a lot of women do that. They don't have a contingency plan for dudes, but they
don't
just
have that resource. Like most people don't have that. I've known people to have that resource, but most women don't have that resource that they can just clean you up on the drop of a dime.
Let's clean you up.
Yeah, like yo, you got to do it on your own. Like I think that's part of being like I mean, that's
being
part
a
of
man.
being a man, being a good human, having empathy.
But I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person. I'm just trying.
You're selfish. Like
that's being
that
selfish.
That would be selfish.
Well,
yeah.
okay, GB, to a degree, right? I mean, the dreamer.
Yeah. You gotta wake up.
Right, but hold on. But the dreamer does have aspirations of leveling up. That dreamer is not, you know,
You have to
attempting
earn your dreams. You think you dream better after a hard days of work?
You know what a dream is? It's like winning the lottery.
Like really dreaming
after a hard days of work. I can't dream shit.
Oh yeah, see, I dream better. My dreams are more vivid when I'm tired.
Oh,
I fucking earned it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I dream
I ain't mad at it.
Cinematic. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad.
Drop that pop is bad and big.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah. All right.
Disrespectful.
All right. Yeah, man.
Potential.
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 I need bring us home, yo.
Well, shit.
Take us to church.
I wanted to go into something else, but
No.
I'm just saying how we can put a cherry on top on
Bring us home.
potential.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're human beings, so everything we are is based on potential. You know, we're not who we're going to be. We're who we are in the moment, but we're always a work in progress, right? And I think it sucks. You know what I mean? You call me a hippie sometimes, like, oh, I'm on some hippie shit. But like, I think it sucks that we let like the most sterile shit fuck up with our aspirations and what would be like a more fruitful and beneficial life to us, right?
Yeah.
Living a better life, right? If everybody got to do what their dreams were, you know how happy everybody would be.
Yeah, it would be like ancient Babylon.
It would be mad like clay dolphins and everybody would be selling ceramics and
ancient
garbage on
Babylon.
the fucking corner. There'd be no one picking up the trash. Whose dream is it to pick up the trash?
That's a fact.
But I know mad dudes that got their route in Brooklyn and bought their house in Long Island.
Yeah.
On the back of that garbage truck. I know a couple cats. I know cats is doing well for themselves.
But I believe
on a
that's
second and third generation on the back of that garbage. No one ever dreamed to pick up trash.
Okay, well, see, I don't know,
No,
bro.
you know what the goal was though? It was for you to abandon your dream and buy into the American dream or the worldly dream, right? Because your dream, like
we got the X-Files.
Well, I'm just saying because GB.
We need the X-Files theme music. When the nigga go in his
But this the thing, GB. Okay.
For you,
so
Yankees hat,
nigga. I mean, it sounds like, well, you know, your stance almost seems like we need to all focus more practicality or on more practicality.
Earn your dreams. Earn your dreams.
No, I mean, no, because why? Why dream at that point?
Make sure you have, because
why?
It's human to dream. Never lose the little boy in you. Trust me. Like when y'all leave, like if Ninja Turtles is on, I'm a catch like a little. I'm a catch the last 20 minutes and the nigga fighting Shredder. Like never lose that fucking 80s baby. Never lose that kid in you. Never lose that person drawing upstairs. That person doing, but earn it. You have to earn it. You got to be a grown up.
Okay.
Being a grown up is understanding you can't cut class. You can't call out of work the way you cut class.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's no repercussions in call. Like you're either gonna call your mom, you're gonna get in trouble, whatever, or maybe you don't even care. If you don't, you're gonna get fired and you're gonna live in a cardboard box if you call out of work. You know what I mean? You gotta be a little bit more practical. Maybe I'm just fully.
They got us. Got us, man. They got us.
They got me, nigga.
They got you.
You know they got me, nigga.
Yo,
they got me.
Shout out to
Illuminati got my mind, soul, and my body.
Shout out to Brooklyn St. Michael, right? I've been looking at his content, and he's a guy that will he'll read and interpret certain books from the 1800s and the early 1900s about slavery, the end of slavery, Negro culture, after slavery, and it's so scary how the way he talks about slavery and some of the ideologies and ideals and structures that are set up, it's the same way today. It's just a little bit, they just change the names, but it's the same shit.
Same shit.
Same shit. Like this is really modern day slavery.
Well, yeah, because remember, man, a lot of people are not sharing. A lot of people are not sharing how to get to the next step. You know,
no, because the people that really
have
know
the knowledge
the people that know the knowledge, they have to keep you down here
for it to work out,
so they could live their dream, and they don't have to do what you have to do. So if you keep riding the pedals and spinning the wheels for them, they're up there and they're living their dream.
Nah, you could do it. You could just, I mean, you could do pedal they shit.
But
you're put a little bit on the side for you to do it. Okay.
You gotta
Okay.
buy.
No,
You
no,
gotta
no,
buy
no,
your.
no.
You have to.
No,
in this world, you have to buy your freedom. You still have to buy your freedom.
Well, no.
Yes.
Can I? Let me elaborate a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
I got this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you have to buy your freedom, right?
Right.
So there was a part in the book, right, where this guy, it was a guy that was documenting. He would go to different plantations, right, and observe different overseers, different plantations, how the workers worked and things like that, right?
Okay.
So slaves, they would work, let's say 8, 10, 12 hours a day for no money. But they were able to actually work like some quote unquote, what you would call overtime for real money.
Okay.
Real money, right? And he said, yo, the money that they would generate from that, now mind you, they worked all day, didn't make nothing, but those few extra joints that they would do, they would give them money to go to buy whatever they wanted.
Right.
So they would say, yo, the first thing, like a lot of these slaves, they had like, it was pocket watches, not regular watches, pocket watches and things like that. And they would buy luxury goods, that quote unquote luxury goods back then,
right?
Even as slaves, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, why wouldn't you save your money to buy your freedom?
Get up out of there.
You could, because you could. That's how you would get out of bondage. Buy your freedom, right? And it's the same shit now.
Yes.
Whereas we will work mad hard, complain about working, but yeah, we got a nice car, we got a nice crib or whatever like that. But we got to continue to work in order to keep the shit.
Right.
Whereas if we didn't necessarily subscribe to like, you got to live this lifestyle or have this life, this is the dream to have a nice house, a nice car, and things like that.
Right.
You could kind of buy your freedom, and you're not bonded to the job in order to pay for these things. But that's the trick that they sold us. You know what I mean?
So
GB called me a hippie when I say shit like that.
Well,
but.
I feel like this, right? I believe you're right. Yes. I think you make strong points where it is the same concept, many, many, many years later, it's the same concept. And well, to me, it boils down to happiness more so than even freedom per se.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because what's freedom? Not working anymore? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's necessarily freedom either, right?
Oh yeah, because some people like they love their job, or they actually learn. They learn to love their job, or after certain months, it's like, all right, that's their social ground where they fraternize with a bunch of people, and that's part of their life now. Yeah.
So, or maybe freedom is being able to exercise your dream or whatever. Because, like I said, I look at my life right now, and yeah, could I have more money? Absolutely. Like, give it all to me. You know what I mean? Like, give me. But let's just say this. I remember a time, and I'm going to minimalize a lot of things, but I remember a time where I used to hope for money so I can buy, let's say, those luxury goods that you would speak about. Us coming up with sneakers and, what I mean, a little fly coat or whatever. Today, I have enough to buy pretty much any one of those luxury goods that I would have died for a few years ago. But that's no longer the thing that makes me happy. You know what I mean? No pair of shoes can make me, how crazy it is, bro? I buy a pair. When I was younger, I buy a pair of shoes. It would be like, I accomplished something.
Mm.
Now, the shoes come in the mail. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I need him to work with these pants and these pants and these pants.
Hide these shit for my wife see.
Nah, yeah, no, I don't hide, right? But just real quick, I don't want to get in the way, but it would be like, yo, these pair of shoes, I've been dying. It's like a bucket list pair of shoes, right? Today I get those bucket list pair of shoes. Like I said, I'm like, all right, I need him to work with these pants, these shorts, these sweatpants. I'll take them, go in the mirror, try them on with those pants, those shorts, those sweatpants, and be like, all right. And they literally go right in the closet. And that dopamine hit is like, it's not nearly as much. It's not nearly as much as it was, and now happiness to me has become in the things that almost maybe money can't buy, or maybe money does buy, right? Does money buy me the luxury to find a good book and sit down for a second and read it?
Money is the mustard on the hot dog, nigga.
Yeah, I love mustard on a hot dog. I don't do ketchup. I don't do. Listen, I know glizzies are like ixnay, but I would do mustard. I never do ketchup. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like,
you gonna have hot dogs tomorrow?
I got some turkey glizzies, man.
Turkey what?
I got because I got beef burgers.
Okay, what else? What other burgers are we eating?
I can't do like
turkey, turkey veggie.
Yeah, I can't
yo,
do.
You guys start calling that shit other shit, yo.
Well, the glizzy was the gun back in the day. The guard you down.
No. But I'm saying, so what are you gonna have? Turkey hot dogs?
I think I bought turkey hot dogs. I got regular beef burgers.
All right. Yo, do they make?
I got chicken
hot dogs?
What?
What
did you say?
They make what? Chicken hot dogs?
He said fish. He said fish hot dogs.
Yeah, I'm asking.
That's the only thing that's left.
They got
they
got vegan hot dogs.
Okay, and they made that cardboard.
Carbon fiber.
I don't know what they made out of, but
cardboard and spinach.
I got chicken.
Are we just like shooting the shit now?
No, I'm just saying. I got. No, just real quick. I got chicken. I got chicken for the grill.
I'll get chicken off the rails.
Yeah, so we're off the rails now. I got chicken for the grill.
Peace.
I got beef burgers.
Peace.
Turkey hot dogs. So you got the three.
Peace. I'm taking Uber there. I'm getting bent, nigga. I'm in my hood.
Yeah. I got listen. Also too, I gotta go stop by the spot. I don't got no car tomorrow. Car's in the shop. My car's in the doctor.
Oh man.
So I got the food. I gotta figure out the booze, but I'll work that out.
Okay.
If I need to be
shouting with me.
Thank you.
AKA. I'll bring something I drink.
Let's jump to another clip though.
Yeah. Let's go back to the gram.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah, we have my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've done bullshit all week.
Oh wait.
Cat you see at all events, bet.
All right. What are we looking at? What we got up
Go
there?
down a little bit. Go to the bottom. Start up.
That's where I was at.
Oh, that was at the bottom. Okay. Let's go up a little bit.
No. All right.
Wait a minute. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go. No, up. Yeah, right here. This is fun.
Secluded off stage,
dating show.
Your husband's secretary asked your husband, in her sexiest way, for a permanent $5 a week raise. Now, this isn't a joke. This is a real verbal commitment for a raise now, witnessed by our whole viewing audience. All you have to do is tell me, did your husband say yes to that raise, or did he say no to that raise? Joy, what about Bard? Did he say yes or no?
I think Bard said no because he's a tough boss. And
I'm glad you said boss. Bard said no. You broke it. And Colleen said, yeah, he'll say no.
Okay. How old do you think Colleen is? And Bart, she looks mad younger than he is.
I mean, the game don't change, only the players.
Okay. All right.
Charlene, talking about Jesse, the guy you know so well over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Did he, now you just take a look there and picture the two of them. And she was asking in her sexiest way, before you got here, for that raise. Did he say yes or no?
Hell no.
He said no. All right, Jesse said no.
Jesse's a smart man, yeah.
Why you saying? What do you mean?
That's a smart man. You better say no.
At that moment, yeah, he got to say no.
Yo,
Yeah,
he knows his wife.
yeah.
He know. Yo,
She said,
his wife and his secretary look like sister. He got a type.
Yeah.
Jesse got a type.
Jesse
She
got
looked
a
like her
type.
little sister. Yo, this was gold back. Like I don't know. I didn't see this when this came out. What show is this?
I have no idea, bro. That I don't understand who created the premise of that show. That
It's
was supposed.
amazing.
That was stirring the pot right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the 60s where because I sent it to my wife earlier too, and she had a good laugh about it, but she empathized with the secretary. Because back then the secretary was like almost like the side a little bit. Like she was hired to be like, you know, if the wife was going for it.
She probably spends just as much time with that man as the wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it was before Me Too, before any kind of like human resources era where you could. So some men were probably pretty handsy with this secretary, nah?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The wife
probably.
kind of know it, and I don't know, but yeah, we can print the clip.
And Charlene said, no, he won't give me the raise.
She really not.
There's no way
Mad as
she's
hell.
going to get a raise.
Right. But you should have seen the way she acted.
I don't care.
Well,
She's
because
not
he
getting
spends
another
about-
damn dime, I can tell you that.
Well, he spends
She
about
got her
half
last
the work anyway.
paycheck this week.
Okay, May, now you got the picture, right? Fowler and Shirley sitting out here by themselves. And
Mhm.
she went to work on him. What did he say? Yes or no?
Well, he's a real softy. He's tough at home. She can have prime rib for lunch, and I get DW once every 3 weeks for dinner. It's that type of a deal at our place. And all I hear is how great Shirley is. He couldn't work in the office without her.
Yes or no, May?
From the way she's dressed, I'd say, yes, he probably said, whatever you want, sugar babe, just don't leave me.
That's it, huh?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Fowler said, whatever you want, sugar babe, just don't leave me. Yeah, she got that raise.
Yo, you see how
Ladies, I want you to tell me
He like,
the
yo,
very
I'm already
last
leaving
time
you.
you refused to make whoopee with your husband.
What is he?
What did he do?
What is he? What next? What?
I don't
This
know.
guy?
Yeah.
He's mulatto.
No, he's probably Jewish.
Nah, he's
No, they be having a little fro.
he's dark. He's too dark. Yeah.
You think he's like mixed?
Yeah, I think he's mixed.
Instead, Charlotte.
No.
Yeah, he's a little bit too mixed. Yeah, yeah, he's mulatto.
A Native American or something. Something.
He just threatened me.
Just threatened you.
He threatened to go out and get another. But it's no big deal. There's nowhere he can go.
Jesse said that the last time he just
Wow,
turned
she had
over and
the
went to
attitude.
sleep.
But
All right, tell her what you said, Patricia.
She fine. She's definitely fine, but she got that hill attitude.
Talk
bro.
about
That's the only way I want
stereotypes,
it.
bro.
It's the only way I want it.
That's
That is my wife to the T. That's the only.
that's a stereotype right there, because she really
don't play that shit. Don't play
no,
in
but
my
I'm saying,
face.
but it's all right. If you already thought black women were like that,
Yeah.
and she's just affirming what everybody already thinks. You know what I
Definitely
mean?
wicked though. Definitely for that time, probably was super bad.
Yeah, she was
Just-
too real.
Just like what homie was. I'm nervous as hell.
You saying something, GB? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like in that time, in the era.
He had two
Let's
drinks.
just say that this was like the mid 70s.
That'd be early 70s.
I mean,
Early
I
70s?
don't know. I think it's like the early 80s, to be honest with you.
Early 80s.
I
Okay,
think so.
all right.
I don't know.
For
You
him
sure?
to like,
I think
have-
late 70s, early 80s. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, for him to have that kind of like job and be like that prominent, that he has a secretary and everything like that. He's accomplished a couple of things.
Yeah. And have a black secretary too? Like
right on that type of timing.
Yeah.
And at home, he get regular old Larry. Yo, Larry, you take out the garbage, Larry?
Yeah, that,
You know,
that's why I said, listen, man, I make a joke about DMX. I said, yo, you know, it must have been hard, you know, coming from the life he came from, and outside of those doors, he was like super world famous. People falling all over the place. He comes home and his lady's like, Earl, did you friggin' you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Women are gonna shrink you back down to size. They're not gonna roll with you.
Yeah.
What? You said what?
Oh shit. Yeah, no. Run it back a little bit. Can you go back?
No, you can't go
Oh, is
back.
it possible?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just got to play it. It's over? Oh, okay. Yeah. She
Getting good at that
she-
point.
She definitely reinforced those stereotypes, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Good time.
All right, let's do one more before we. I'm sorry. Let's do the. Yeah. What can we do? This one? Did you send that one?
Yes, I did.
The dating scene is really prostitution now. Okay.
Women have made dating into like high key prostitution. Like y'all are really trying to slide it like it's not. Like, hey,
it was a
I
screenshot.
done gave you my time, and my time.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, you might as well read it.
Someone had to say it,
and it's really important. It wasn't a man saying it. Okay.
Like Styles and Jada, man.
House, and they like for a date. I feel like the date is the payment. Like I feel like me taking you out to dinner, that's not enough compensation. You're like, no, I got bills to pay. I don't got time to waste. Ooh, why are you on this date? You didn't have to accept it. You could have said no. Like I'm not in a place in my life where I can date right now. Like y'all will accept dates and then want a man to pay for your time. Tell me that ain't prostitution. If y'all don't quit fucking playing, if you just selling that coochie, just say that. Say this cooch for sale. My time is for sale. Say I am a high key escort, but I want to keep it low key. Cause that's what y'all are giving.
Kind of fun too.
Yeah, she is. But it's a lot of effort. A lot of effort.
Wizardry, we call it.
Yeah.
But there's some meat and potatoes under there, pause.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some structure there.
Yeah.
She could look like what's the name? Like Florida Evans under there, nigga. You don't know.
Nah, not all the way.
Yeah,
It's something there.
What did you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a couple of clips on that same premise this week. Shout out to Marlon the bully that was on the show remote from
Okay.
Florida.
Yeah.
He had posted something in the story saying the same thing. Modern day dating is low key prostitution. I guess it's the dollar amount now. I guess it's fully incentivized, but I can't. It's y'all fault, y'all. It's the men's fault.
Yeah,
nowadays
I don't think
y'all
they would
became fans of these women too much, and y'all going for the wrong women. Y'all want that. Y'all want the baddie. You want the shorty with the George Washington wig on and with the cake face. Like y'all, that's what y'all going for. That costs money. It costs money to look like that. To look fake. Her look probably cost like $600 just to get the makeup and the hair and everything and all that, just to look fake. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell y'all, yo. Y'all just gotta go. Y'all just gotta get desensitized. And if you ask me what it's from, I would say partly us with the music. You know what I mean? Hip hop music, video girls, video vixens turned into Instagram models. You know what I mean? So social media, and I think men that are dating really don't know what women look like. They don't know what black women
What do you
look
mean?
like in their natural state. Like, cause you would just go get something that is not doing all that. That is not. And she was the one that was sending the message, but the ones that are asking for the money look like her. They're dolled up. She wasn't like in a natural state. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's good luck, y'all. Like y'all gotta really get in touch with what regular real women look like, yo. With their real hair, with their natural state, what they look like without makeup, without the contour, without the lip fillers, without the ass shots, without that. Y'all gotta fall in. Y'all gotta really.
It's all right.
Find
So
real women.
We've always had, let's say, dolled up women.
Right.
Right. So what makes it so much different now? Is it the accessibility, like via social media and stuff like that, or like?
Yeah.
Because
It's
I'm
become
assuming
the beauty standard. Think about what the clip that we just saw,
Mhm.
the two women from the 80s, right? That was both their natural hair, right?
I believe so.
It's a little makeup, a little blush, a little something like that, but that's what they look like, right? They
Yeah.
had black noses.
Yeah.
They had black, they were regular dark complexion, like regular
rich noses,
rich
you know, you
noses,
use it,
whatever.
yeah.
Black rich noses, all right. Yeah, but yeah, that's what they look like. Now we're contouring the nose, we're lightening up the hair, we're doing everything. It's not what real women look like. So you can avoid the whole prostitution thing if you stop looking for women who look like prostitutes.
So
it's men dictate the market. OnlyFans, niggas is fans of women. Like,
there has to be men doing it
Mhm.
in order for them to ask for it.
well, the men with disposable income, the men that are tricking, the men that are.
So
you
is
can't-
that what it was though? Because all right, so you said video vixens,
Mhm.
right? So I don't think everybody's getting access to the video vixens. Like you
No.
probably would have to be in the industry,
Yeah.
to get access to them.
Right.
And it's not like regular women didn't see the video vixens in the video,
right?
And they didn't promote a certain look, and that influence didn't go to the regular women that were in society. But why are they asking for a certain treatment? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, you could look like that, but why you feel like you should get what that woman gets, or what, or you're trying to look like this quote unquote like Instagram chick or celebrity chick or whatever. But why do you feel like the women that get access to, let's just say, the entertainers, the athletes, and things like that, that you're gonna get that from that same treatment from like a regular dude? Why do they believe that?
They're seeing what the other women, like they're seeing the other women getting flued out. Now they
Okay,
have
that, so you're saying it's like social
now-
media, the chick showing like,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
getting this, I'm
seeing
getting
the
that.
rewards. They're seeing the women getting gifted Birkins and getting gifted bags and getting gifted businesses, and they're watching the YouTube videos of the women who are saying, and they're watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, where the men are like funding these women's businesses and
Yeah.
everything like
Okay.
like that, and they just feel like if I look the part, I will get a man to do these things for me. You know what I mean? And it's just a cycle. Tricks messed it up for everybody. That's why when like Paul Pierce be sitting up there and he be talking all that shit, it's like, yo, this is the monster like you and your crew created. All them basketball niggas just tricking.
You
and
don't
just
think
going
basketball dudes always did that?
I think they had their wives, and I don't think it's been that. It used to be frowned upon to trick, but now it's like tricking is like,
You think they was just fucking these chicks and just keeping it moving?
yeah, off of the arm, like, yo, I'm who I am. I'm a celeb. Rock stars, like, yo, groupies and roadies, like
Okay.
when like rock stars went to a town and they fought, like when like what show was, what movie was that? NWA movie, like
Yeah.
when they went into town and they smashed the shorties, they ain't buy them a business and pay them freaking rent. You know what I'm saying? They kept it moving. Those girls were just happy to just be around men of a certain status. But then niggas just started tricking. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like here we are, you know? And it's like, you know, hey, I got mine, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think dudes just need to, they should know that there are actually pretty decent women out there that
Great,
are
amazing
not
women.
asking for all of that, and they don't require all of that. And You don't got to jump out the window for a woman, man. Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of get where, like, yo, I think you should just treat them chicks like what they acting like. Treat them like prostitutes, right? I think that's a way of shaming.
Then you catch a case.
Like
No,
the
no,
ruler
you,
said
no,
it.
you. That's the way you shame
Damn
them.
if you do, you damn if you don't.
Well, I don't
Shannon
think
caught a case, Puff caught a case. We're doing the same shit. You treat them like a prostitute, all of a sudden you flip them around, and then it's financial abuse, mental abuse and all that. So it's like, yo, stay away.
I think a dude could ask, all right, well, you're requiring all this. Can you guarantee me sex?
Nah, that's the bare minimum.
I mean, like, are we going into a contract? Like, all right, you need
Could
me
you not sue me
in
in
order to
20
give me
years?
in order to give me time. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. All right, am I gonna get laid? Yeah, I mean, so I think there has to be some level of shame in that.
Right.
Like, I think women, like, one of the beautiful things about women is their subtlety. The fact that they're not straight up and direct with you, right? They have an essence about them where they can give you a certain energy where you know they're attracted to you or they like you or whatever, or they're interested. Not when it's like, yo, it's transactional and it's very, very sterile. So
good luck.
Yeah, good luck to those guys though. All right. So
we got.
Yeah. I guess we could wrap it up on that.
What we think about this? Because you looked at it when you brought it around. You were like, oh, you got that? Like,
oh yeah. Colonel Taylor, it's
we had it before, right?
Long time ago.
Right,
I think this is like when we first started the pod.
Yeah.
He got that birthday. I was gonna say shout out to my Uncle Pop.
He got the Blantons,
huh?
He got the Blantons.
He got Bookers.
No, Kyle bought the Bookers. Poppy bought the Blantons. A little round bottle.
Oh, okay, all right. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him.
We definitely had
It's all alive.
Huh?
When you coming on?
I don't know, man. I don't know if he want to come on, but shout out to Kev.
Just come chill out with us, man.
Kev, he had the dope barbecue last year, the Cigars and Whiskey barbecue. He was talking about coming on the pod, so try to get him on.
Yeah,
try to get him
week,
on.
Man.
Yeah.
No, I think Shreddy coming on next week.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to him, man.
Going to stay.
Yeah,
Going
man.
to stay.
Yeah, Colonel Taylor. If you haven't had it, man, very, very good bourbon.
Quite responsibly.
Yeah, this one is a 100 proof, 100 proof small batch bourbon. So you gotta tread lightly with that one. That smoke was that. It was the I thought it was Gurkha, East Indian Company, classic cigar, the Havana blend. That was a pretty good smoke, man.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, man. So shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. If you don't follow us on Instagram, please do at Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S, Whiskey. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. All right. Corey Cool, let the people know where they can find you, man.
CoolUniversity.com.
All right. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.